guys, welcome to my channel. For those that are here for the very first time, welcome. Please do subscribe and hit that notification bell down below, and those that are returning, welcome back. I appreciate you guys as always. As you can see, I'm kind of having a problem with the lighting. It is drizzling outside, so it's a bit cloudy, and I feel like the more I tilt my head or move my head, it gets worse, and honestly I can't just stand like a statue. I'll just look ridiculous. Anyway, please do bear with me, and I hope it's not going to be noisy. Oh my goodness, wow, it's going to be a very difficult day to film today. But yeah, anyway, on today's Vlogmas series, we have another Netflix original. It's called Tiny Pretty Things. Alright, so I'm just gonna start with the mini summary. It's gonna be very short. What's happening on this series is that it's mainly everything is happening in a ballet school, and it is, I can say, dance related. Honestly speaking, everything is revolving around ballet and kids wanting to be the best that they can in ballet. Honestly speaking, that's what I can say. That's one main factor about this particular series, that all the students, it's like there's a ballet what's this thing, a ballet academy, if I can put it like that, and everyone's trying to be the best, and majority will do anything and everything into becoming the best. Okay, so I will be doing things a bit differently from now on. Not necessarily differently, I'm seeing it as growth on this particular segment, if I can call this Vlogmas series. So yeah, what I'll be doing, I'll be going through certain points, so that will guide me in terms of rating the series. I did at with the previous two reviews, but now I just want to be very thorough and people know exactly how and what or whatever I'm rating this series, and the series also that I'll be reviewing in the near future. My bad. Anyway, like I said, I'll be rating this, or I'll be reviewing these series from today going forward, using certain points, and I just want to share the points and how I'll be using the points and so forth. So we're going to be rating it based on storyline. I feel like the storyline is very important. Without having a storyline, honestly speaking, you have nothing. So once the storyline has 2 stars, basically. In it we have 2 points. Is the storyline making sense, which is going to be 1 star, and is the storyline also nice? Because honestly, yes, something can make sense, but your storyline can be just boring, you know. So quality is going to have 2 points as well. One is going to be for if the characters are believable. This is really important. And a half is going to be for the sound and wardrobe, and lastly the half is going to be for visuals. I don't think I mentioned visuals, but how the whole thing was short is really important. And also visuals means that the studio, if everything is working, where they're able to choose a right particular studio to perform whatever that they are performing and stuff like that. The last point is going to be all me. All right. And the storyline, yes, I do believe that they had a good storyline. I did like it personally. I think they were able to articulate it as well, and I think that as much as there were instances where we, like in certain episodes, we were given like a suspense of what was going to happen next, or what happened, who did this and whatever, they were able to connect those dots. Honestly speaking, in my personal opinion, they were able to connect dots that were left, or that we thought were left, but they were able to make their storyline make sense. So for that, I'll be giving them the whole 2 stars, because the storyline was making sense, and secondly, the storyline was really nice. I enjoyed the storyline. I understood the concept of it. So moving forward, we are going to be talking about their quality, and for quality we have 3 points in it, and that amount to 2 stars. 1 point, it is the acting, are the characters believable, and that amounts to 1 star. And then secondly, we have sound and wardrobe, which amounts to a half a star. And then we have visuals. I feel like talk about visuals and having the baddest lighting is so, but yes, we have visuals which amount to half a star. So do I think the characters were believable in this series? I do think they were believable. I do think they did act good, like they were good actors. It was nice. They were believable. When they had to be vulnerable, they were able to be vulnerable, and you could feel that, yeah, this is so sad and stuff like that. So yes, they were believable. For wardrobe and sound, I think wardrobe, they were able to work with it. Yes, yes, yes. I think they do have a point for wardrobe. I don't necessarily know much about ballet, but I do know what they have to wear and stuff like that. And they did cover that. I think also that when you look at the actors, also based on their characters, you can sort of have, as an individual, you can sort of have an idea of what this particular character might wear, or their attitude might slightly take them to how they should dress. Visuals, I do think where they shot the whole series, from the dorm rooms to the dancing studio to the hospital, to the police station and so forth, I think they did have a proper set. So yeah, that goes under visuals. How was it short? I think it was proper, although I feel some type of way talking about this, like I said, because of my lighting. But yeah, I think they got visuals as well. So for believable characters, I'll give them a 1, like I said. And then for wardrobe, I will go for, they do deserve the half, as well as visuals. I think they do have the half. So far, they do get the 2 points. So lastly, it's just going to be me talking about my personal views, not technical things. My personal views will be also based on the technical views as well, a bit. Like I said, I did enjoy the storyline. I did like it. But there was one particular thing that I did not like, per se, which were the sex scenes. I felt as if there were too much sex scenes, as much as they did give us an age restriction, which was 16. I'm not sure if it's PG-16, but it was 16. But still, I felt like they were unnecessary at some point. I really did feel as if the sex scenes were unnecessary. And trust me, I am someone who, as much as I spent a year in boarding school, but I can say I went to boarding school, and I am aware of certain things that happened, like that happened in boarding school. You know, I've seen a lot in boarding school, but still, I just felt as if I did feel that the sex scenes were unnecessary. I did feel like they were not adding value to the series itself. If they did not include certain scenes, I do believe that the series could have still been great. So they were not really adding value. And as much as there was an age restriction, but these are still kids. So were they promoting sex? That's something that I had to question, honestly speaking. So yeah, I think that's one thing that I did not like. And for that, I think they just lost a star, a whole star. And this is because I feel like certain, like, I like to believe that there's like, there has to be some sort of as much as things are fictional, but if it involves kids, there must be a lesson. Sometimes there has to be a lesson. And for that, I feel like, are they teaching kids to have sex? Because I think they were not even 18. So Imagine if a 16-year-old was watching that particular series, or this particular series. Are they encouraging her to have sex? So for that, they are losing 1 star from me. But yeah, other than that, I did enjoy the series. I really did enjoy the series. I even like the ending. The ending was something that I did not expect at all. It was something that I did not expect at all. And for that, I am looking forward to season 2. Would I recommend the series? I would, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to someone that's under 18. Because, like I said, I did not appreciate the sex scenes. There was so much. You can have kids, like, yes, there are certain kids that were in relationships. They could have been in relationships without having sex. As much as they were not that visual about the sex scenes, like they were not in that intense, but because you know that, oh, they just had sex, it was just, you know. But yeah, so overall, I would give this series, based on the other points that we had mentioned, I will give it a 4 out of 5. Would I recommend it? Like I said, I would, but only to people above 18. And yeah, please do subscribe, hit that notification bell down below, and also comment what you think of the series if you have watched it, and if you haven't, are you looking forward to be watching the series? Let's have a discussion on the comment section down below. I love you all, stay blessed, and I see you in my next video. Mwah.